Hey guys, it's Sean with Stumpf Moving and Storage, and today we're here with our 2006 Freightliner M2106. It's a dry freight van that we're going to be turning into a moving van. That's right, this truck is going to get a complete overhaul, starting with a brand new moving van body. We picked that up in the last video linked right here. Or you can check it out in the description below. If you're enjoying this video, please hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos about this truck build. If you guys are familiar with the moving and storage industry, you'll notice that this truck does not look like your typical moving van. The first thing you're going to see is that there is no attic above the cab, and there's also no side doors. Well, any practical side doors. This here does the trick, but it's really not easy to load in and out of. And finally, it's pretty high, right? It's dock height. Moving vans aren't supposed to be dock height because we have to lift things into them, we have to get up and get into them, and it's just really difficult to work in a truck that is dock height whenever you remove her. One of the things we're going to do here with this new body is we're going to have it lowered. That way it's easier for us to work in and out of. We may have to go with low profile tires. It depends upon what the overall height of this van is going to be once the body's mounted. You guys can kind of see here what I was talking about with the height of the body. It's so much higher than it needs to be for a mover. If you come on over here, you guys can see that on this truck it's much lower. Our new little truck here is almost knee height. It's between knee and waist high on me, and that's really easy for us to lift and get things into, and even just like climb into the back of it. Now this thing underneath here, this is a walkboard. Standard dry vans do not come equipped with walkboards. If they do, they'll be placed right here underneath the liftgate. This one actually had one, but over time they deteriorate, and that is why I went over here with this walkboard. This walkboard is one we've had for a very long time. It's aluminum, it's not going to rust. This is something that a lot of movers who are just getting into the industry or going towards the dry van model are always wondering, how do we get a walkboard to attach to the truck? This right here, you could go to any of your body manufacturers, they produce these and sell them, and then they're welded up to the truck underneath. Very easy way to do that, inexpensive. If you decide to go with a welder, it's probably going to be a little more expensive because they have to take the time to design it and engineer it, whereas these have been designed, they have been engineered because they are put on all of the trucks that are produced by Allvan. And instead of dumping a bunch of money into this body, we decided it was smarter to go ahead and buy a moving van body that will better serve our customers. We're going to remove the old body because these Morgan dry van bodies, they're just not meant to last. Up there in the corner, you guys can see, way up there, that's just plastic. That corner cap, on moving vans, they're steel because we get into neighborhoods and tight areas, and trees, well, they do a lot of damage to those corner caps. And they don't hold up over time if they're made of plastic. Regardless, it's going to have a brand new moving van body, but we are going to do a couple things before we go ahead and take this truck up to get that installed. First being, we're going to remove all of the walkboard holders and the E-track within. Then we're going to go ahead and remove the CB antenna so they don't damage that whenever the body swap happens. And there's a couple things that the guys are going to do that we can't do, such as remove the lift gate, because the new truck body isn't compatible with the lift gate, unfortunately, but the new body is going to work out tremendously for us, so the lift gate isn't going to be a necessity anymore. As I was saying, this door here is extremely small. It's hard to get things in and out of, and it's placed awkwardly in the front, which really provides no service or benefit to anybody in the moving and storage industry. We'd rather these to be in the middle so you could service a split load, and they need to be the whole way up in case you have a large item. You guys can see here. Now this one is in the rear, but we did this because it offsets the other side. The barn door's in the middle. This just has this awkward door placed in the front that we've actually never really used. Again, this isn't a knock on Morgan or anything like that. It's just they're mass-produced truck bodies to a small family-owned business, to a moving company. These trucks are on the road for decades. And a body that's not going to hold up to the test of time is something that we can't have. I mean, we need to be able to make sure that these things hold up, that they don't leak, that they're dry, because that's how we ensure that our customers' furniture is dry, safe, secure, and not damaged. I decided to jump in the back of the truck to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about here. Look behind me here, all you see is bare aluminum. In a true moving van, all the walls will be lined with plywood to protect the furniture and the truck body itself. For example, if you have a bed rail in the load and it shifts, it can go right through the side of this aluminum here. That's extremely thin. So again, guys, there's many perks to having a moving van, and more reason why a dry van just doesn't really cut it. It gets the job done, but it just doesn't cut it. There's another level of quality that comes with having a true moving van. So removing that walkboard is actually a two-man job. You can do it with one person, but it's just much easier to do with two. And as a mover, you're going to have a crew with you anyways, so it doesn't matter about having it accessible by one person. If you guys were wondering what I was talking about earlier with that detachable walkboard, well, just behind me here, I had it set up while I was working inside to get that E-track out. That thing is epic. We could put it anywhere we want. We could put it on the side of the liftgate. We could put it out of that door. We could put it where it is. It doesn't matter because it's detachable and we put it where we need it. And if we have something crazy that has to come down a lot of steps, we could ramp the steps with it. Those things are awesome. If you're a mover and you don't have one of those, you got to get one of them. It makes your life 10 times easier. And guys, we're done. Ready to rock and roll. Ready for that new body to go on there. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be epic. It's going to look like a whole new truck, and it's going to make my life easier when I'm moving your furniture. Now this truck is ready for the new body. We're going to go ahead and swap it over in the next video. You're not going to want to miss out on that, so hit that subscribe button for me. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, and we'll see you in the next one.